congratulate you on the celebration. It is long overdue and well deserved. I have to admit, I've been taking a very perverse pleasure in thinking about what your reaction would be when you get the surprise. And I think it was terrific of Joyce to sort of get everything going, because you need to know how important you are to us. We all know how you have influenced our lives. But to have something more formal like this, I think is really important. And I also have been thinking about how you would probably just hate the fact that you weren't in control of this. I mean, you're always telling everybody what to do, always have an opinion about everything. You're always organizing for everybody else, helping everybody else, cussing out everybody else, telling everybody else what to do. And now, here you are with a surprise, and you had no control over it. Well, get over it, girlfriend.
The first word that comes to my mind when I think of Leslie is she's the bomb.
Sister.
Bold.
She has always been a true mentor to me, certainly because I'm, of course, much younger than she is.
Daring. Caring.
Now, Leslie has always been a real fashion-forward, stylish person.
Passionate.
Friend. Mentor.
Enduring.
And she has been a teacher as well in my life.
Scholar.
She's really a terrific person.
Brilliant. Brash.
But there are things that affect all of us, and it is a little bit of the bossy pants thing.
A true leader in her field.
Tenacious.
She's very, very smart.
And very, very sweet, really.
Ultimately, I think over the years, Leslie has really been a true friend to me.
She is really short.
Queen Diva.
I know diva has been used to describe Leslie, and I'm certainly the first, not the first, nor would I be the last. But, you know, sometimes divas are about themselves, but that's not Leslie. I think of Leslie as someone who shines the light on everyone else. And when I think of all of these great shows and great projects and all the great artists she's helped, she's always shining the light on someone else. And so those are two of the best words. Of course, funny and outrageous would certainly be on the list, because if it ain't outrageous, it ain't Leslie, you know.
What I really love about her, she's the same all the time. I mean, she's just a for real person.
Over 30 years of knowing Leslie has been most interesting because she's quite loquacious, smart, incredibly, what can I say, real.
And so within, really, it wasn't even 2 minutes, we were talking and laughing and behaving as if we'd known each other all our lives. And I've just found her to be basically that kind of person ever since, just real.
Extended child. I remember one time we were out at the beach house for a summer event, and she's introducing me to everyone, and first her two sons came in and I came in third. And she said, "Oh, and this is my other son." And at that very moment, that's the humanitarian side, where she just gave me that same warmth, and she just introduced me, "Oh, and this is my other son," you know. Something very warm. A lot of people don't do that still, but she brings that. So when you look at all things she does in terms of art and positions and prestige she holds, she's just a very common person in the one-on-one interaction. And for her in that very moment just to say, "Oh, that's just my other son," that just showed me she's full of grace and dignity.
Having a constant challenge on trying to be a better human and to be a better human being. And I think that's one of the fundamental things that we all really challenged to do in this circumstances, especially when comments like Noam Chomsky says that education has led us into a de-civilization of the current context, you know. So I find this aspect really challenging, and I find that to be really strong within her, and she's really challenging it, and she is indeed a very good human being.
When I first came to MICA, there she was, and I was just envisioning herself and Sandy installed in this teeny little office that actually my faculty now inhabit. and then just sort of think how far she's come and how much she's grown.
A lot of the bluntness that you get and the brashness is really just a little thunder because, as she says, she's had to exist in a male-dominated world.
When I think about her passion, it's tied to her reason and her soul. And somehow she's able to balance all of those three things. The things that I really, again, like about her is that she'll say things like, you off track. Get back on track. Get focused.
If I call and I've really had a rough day and I'm kind of feeling sorry for myself, she'll say in uncertain terms, I don't want to come to your pity party. Suck it up. Get a glass of wine. Go to bed. Come into work tomorrow morning. And that's probably just what I needed.
Do your work. Just do the work. Just do the work. So, and she's that way about being focused, whether it's hard play or it's being, right there, the professional person.
But I also think that I can't think of Baltimore without her. She's made her mark here, but yet it's much bigger than that because especially if you're in the black art circles, if you don't know Leslie, there's something wrong with you.
That she saved my life, basically. She gave me an opportunity to be around different environments, have different experiences that really opened my eyes and really gave me an opportunity and some guidance into me becoming who I am today. Me pursuing my PhD was because she had hers.
Deeply wise. She knows things at such a deep and profound level that it startles me sometimes what she understands and grasps and can get other people to think about.
Being around artists and just that whole atmosphere was very eye-opening for me at as a young man at a young age. So I will definitely always love her for that, for actually giving me that opportunity, and I was really blessed to be a part of her life.
She's just this incredible source of energy and life that I don't know anyone like her who's just so dynamic and so full of ideas and willfully pursuing them at a great rate in many directions simultaneously.
She's full of life. She's got energy that just doesn't quit. Really, my mother did say she's full of pepper. She's a powerhouse.
Thanks, Leslie. Your scholarship is changing our world. Love you.
When this veteran needed to cry and not live anymore, Leslie pulled me to her breast and said, "We need you to live." And here I am.
I trust her. I trust her judgment. And I just really value our friendship.
I love her.
Leslie is wonderful. She's marvelous. She's loud, she's crazy, she's raucous, and she's smart. She's fabulous, cantankerous, and when she starts, she never stops. She's made our life so fabulous. So don't blame me if I give her a shot in the eye because she never stops talking and she gets on your nerves sometimes and she really gets in trouble and amorous. She's wonderful. She's marvelous. Leslie King Hammond.